Ladies and gentlemen, all of you, I see you. You know what time it is. We're gonna wait a little bit for a little bit more of a crowd to show up, and we will start this live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. For all of you that have been here before, let me just say this. Last time I streamed, it was last year. And let me say this for all of you that are expecting an amazing show. We do have an amazing show. Reaper Crew, for all of you out here in the crowd, everybody watching, rewatching this show. Let me just say this, okay? You all know what time it is. And I'm going to make sure that all of YouTube knows what time it is. So Reaper Crew, we're number one. We're number one. For all of you watching, I will tell you, thank you for being here. I see you. We're officially, this is the first stream of 2024. We have officially made it to 2024. And for all of you watching, let me just say this, okay? I think many of you are very much in tune with the whole stream. So Reaper Crew, I will say this one more time. I turn off the commercials for each and every one of you. And also I will say, if you comment in the comment below, I will put you on the screen. Remember, this is the main show. So the main show consists of super chats. If you want to send super chats, this will be your time to send it on the main show. Also, I will say, all of you are wondering, Buffalo Trace, where it at? Well, let's just say this, the title on the stream, Buffalo Trace Whiskey, most overrated bottle in the world. I'm gonna also say, I'm gonna just, let me give you a sneak peek. I'm trying to give you a little sneak peek for all of you. Let's, let's give you a little sneak. Yeah, do that one more. Do that one more time, Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, I was gonna say Crapio. Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, let's boom it. Just a quick one, okay? Just a quick one. For some of you that don't know prices, okay, here we go. Let me just show you this real quick, okay? The bottle we're going to put on here, it's pretty expensive. I think everybody knows this already. And I will say, to start off the show, I have to show you the price of the Elmer T. We're going to be adding the Elmer T. to this list today. Yes, it's from Buffalo Trade. So I want to make sure that all of you can actually see this. Okay, that is the official price of what you can find in the secondary. Okay, you can call it whatever you want. That is the price. If you can't find it for MSRP, you might as well just say, you know what? Well, I don't want to ruin the show. So let me start by saying I'm going to go around the room. And also, I will say, this is your chance in this stream. This is the main stream. Okay, I pay attention a lot to Super Chats. I will say, we're going to put on some whiskeys on here. Before I do put on some whiskeys on here, let me just put the first banger. Boom! Okay, we're going to put the first banger on here. Oh, man. Weller. Let me just say this, okay? I'm going to go around the room. And I'm going to see who we have here. I'm going to give a huge shout out to everybody that has entered the chat room. If you enter the chat room, I'll give you a hardcore shout outs. And I'm also going to say, I think for all of you, most of you know what some of these taste like. But for the people that don't know what these bottles taste like, let's just put it this way. We're going to be talking. We're going to be basically putting them to battle. These are balls that you can probably easily get compared to some of the other collectibles. These are all collectibles, okay? I don't know why people collect them, but I open them, I drink them, I review them. That's just what it is. Okay, we're going to do this now. By the way, I'm going to go around the room on here, okay? The first one in the chat room, Reaper Crew, don't forget, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew, First one in the crowd, Bob Loves Whiskey. Great to see you, Bob Loves Whiskey. For all of you that haven't already noticed, Bob Loves Whiskey, there's also other wrenches in the crowd, okay? So if you see a wrench in the crowd and they have a channel, I would tell you, go follow them, trying to help them out. And anybody that has a wrench out here, give it a huge shout out. Bob Loves Whiskey, huge shout out to you. Happy New Year. This is the first stream that we do. Who's going to be the first super chatter on this first ever 2024 stream? Also, Farm Kitty, I see you, Farm Kitty. Oh, Poway, I see you. Poway, I see you. For all of you that don't know, Watch Community, I see you. Also, he says over here, you know what time it is. Hell yeah, you know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. I think we're the only stream in all of YouTube that does it this way. There's nobody on YouTube that actually has a channel that does it the way I do it. You know what? It's good to be unique. That is the beauty of this channel. That's the beauty of everybody watching us. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be doing the same thing somebody does. Everybody's out there doing 2023 whiskeys of the year. I think I showed all of you the best whiskey of last year, and I will tell you a lot of people went over that. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people actually can't get Four Roses bottles. Also, huge shout out to Super Beast, huge shout out to F210, and huge shout outs to Old Pirate Bourbon. All of you that are here, huge shout outs to all of you that are here at the beginning. Because I will say, at the beginning, sometimes it's hard to catch a stream at the beginning. So we'll say, we're going to start this up. Let me start putting the bottles we're going to be pouring. Boom! Oh! This one hit me. Eagle Rare. And also, I think everybody knows what I'm going to put next. We've reviewed this so many times. We have literally abused this bottle kind of like a fishing rod from the 1980s, okay? Boom! Here we go. Here's another one. Let me make some more room out here. Let me make just a tad bit of room. Just a tad bit. Let me put it over here. And then we're going to put one, the one and only, okay? Everybody knows this is the bottle that everybody really... A lot of people want this bottle. And personally, I'm just going to say, if I could do anything to tell you all, you know, I don't want to ruin the show, okay? Boom! And here you go, Elmer T. So let me move a little bit of bottles out here. Just a tad bit of bottles. Let's put the Elmer T. right in the middle over here. Okay, I think you already know all the prices of all these bottles, but either way, I will tell you the prices of these bottles if you don't know already. I'm going to say this. I'm not a historian. I'm not a teacher. I am basically... Let's just put it this way. You can just say I'm an athlete, okay? Let's keep it that way. I'm a freaking athlete, okay? And I review my products just like if I was reviewing a motorcycle or a car or a football or a baseball or a bat or you know what I mean? I don't want to be a teacher to any of you, but I do want to show you the best stuff. And at the end of the day, I want to motivate and inspire a lot of you. A lot of YouTubers around the world and people all over the world just do reviews just to do them. And I don't think, you know what, I think if we step out of the box, we'll get a good stream. And I think that's what we're going to do here. For all of you that do not know, okay, most of my streams are actually getting more hits now. Just because I'm doing them live. For all of you that do not know, none of these live streams are edited. So this is the beauty of the live streams. Unlike people that edit videos, yes, you've seen my videos, I edit videos. Cool. To me, I feel that editing a video is super boring. I will tell you, when it comes to live streams, you can see me. If I drop this, look, I swear to God, if I drop this bottle, you'll see me drop the bottle live, okay? Also, if I do have an issue here with anything that happens, you'll see it live. That's the beauty of being a live streamer. At the end of the day, you get to see everything live. There's nothing out here that's, you know, how can I say? There's no editing, okay? Let's just straight up say it. There is no editing, okay? There is really no editing. So I want to say this, okay? We're going to review these. We're not going to really review them, but we're going to dig deep, okay? We're going to dig deep, and we're going to see which one of these bottles I can tell you that it's most overrated bottle here. Let's start off by saying, you already seen Elmer T. You already know this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Hell yeah, this is my favorite. That's a joke. That's a joke. Hope you guys laughed. Also, everybody and their family should know already what Eagle Rare is. This is the most iconic bottle that you can find. I've gone through so many of these that I can't tell you how many bottles I have left. I think I have, out of the box I bought a long time ago, I think I have about maybe 6 or 5. I've drank a lot of bottles of these, okay? Also, we will say a Weller Special Reserve. Let me just tell you this. This is the bottle that a lot of people talk about. They say, oh man, I gotta get this. I gotta get this. At the end of the day, this is the bottle that many of you can get a little bit easier than maybe some of the other Wellers, okay? Also, I think everybody knows already, when it comes to the BLANTO'Ns, everybody likes, okay? Everybody. Also, huge shout out. I see you. Huge shout outs. All of you. I see all of you in the crowd. I see you. But remember, this is the main show. And I try to focus on what I have to say. So I don't want to steer any of you in a wrong way. I just want to say, I mainly try to attend to super chats. If you send a super chat, I will tell you, I will attend to it. Who will be the first one today? I mean, today is a Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:18 p.m. It is 1/2/2024. This is the first stream I have done in 2024. And I will say I'm pretty proud that all of us made it, okay? Happy New Year's to everybody. We made it to a new year. Amazing. Either way, the point of the matter is, we're going to do some whiskeys here, and also, You already know when it comes to, you already know when it comes to the BLANTO'S. Everybody knows what this is. Everybody knows the price of this. And the prices on those are actually going way sky high. Too much money, some of these bottles. But we're going to say this, okay? I think I have to take off my shirt. It's getting fucking hot in here. It's getting hot in here. You know, it's cold outside. It's like snowing out here in Miami. And inside, I forgot to put the AC on. Holy shit, I gotta take off my clothes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna put these whiskeys out here. We're gonna put some bottles. We're gonna put some glasses on here, okay? Let's prepare ourselves a little bit of this because we're going deep. We're going deep into this. If you guys think this is a fugazi, look, I'm gonna make sure that you guys know that I'm pouring this. By the way, I got my energy back. Most of my energy was really down. I think it was because of the weather. Either way, let's put this a little bit more back. Okay, man, this is gonna be hot. This is gonna be hot. Oh shoot! Bob loves whiskey. The first super chatter. Thank you, Mom. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you all know what time it is. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're number one all day. Bob loves whiskey. You are number one, and you are the first one on 2024. They had sent a super chat last year, if I remember correctly. Melissa Villanueva, a lady, okay? A lady last year was the first one to send a super chat. Bob loves whiskey. You're changing it up over here in 2024. That's amazing. Bob loves whiskey, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, Bob. He says over here with the $5, Happy New Year, super excited for tonight's show. You know who else is excited? I'm excited because I love the fact that I can talk anything about these bottles. If I want to say anything bad, I can say it. If I want to say something good, well, apparently, if I say something good, it won't fall to be the number one most overrated bottle. So I think the worst bottle out of here, we have to go by the price, we have to go by the flavor, we have to go by the palate, and also we have to go by the availability. So when it comes to these bottles, that's how I'm classifying these bottles over here. Bob loves whiskey, thank you so much. I will tell you, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, he's very new to YouTube, and I will tell you, he's doing shorts, he cooks, he drinks, and that's amazing. When any of you have your time off, that is the main thing you want to do, okay? The main thing you want to do is actually have a little bit of time for yourself, and the best time is cooking, being with family, drinking a little bit, just a tad bit. You don't have to drink too much, and you'll enjoy your weekend. Or your weekday, however that works. So Bob loves whiskey, I will tell you. We're going to go on to this. And if you haven't already, do me the favor, okay? If you haven't already, do me the favor. Hit me with the upvote on this stream. It helps out a bunch. But officially, currently, right now, it is time for me to pour up some of these bottles, okay? So for all of you watching, it is officially time, okay? It's officially time for me to be pouring these bottles. So we have Eagle Rare, Elmer T, Weller, Special Reserve, and BLANTO'S. Now you're probably wondering, how did I pick these? Just officially, just these. Why couldn't you pick anything else? Why did you pick these? Well, officially, let me just say this. There's a lot of bottles out there that are not overrated, okay? Counting on this one. Everybody knows that this is the most popular bottle that you can find. Currently, a lot of you can find this anywhere for about $26-30. So this can't be overrated. This is fantastic for the price. And you can't see these going crazy priced. But either way, I will tell you, this is a bottle that is not overrated. So this is why I didn't put that one on there. Also, again, I will say, a lot of you probably wondering, Stack Jr., is it time to say this is never? This is never a bottle that will be overrated. This doesn't matter how much it costs. Okay, this can cost $250 and it's not overrated. This is a fantastic bottle. Also, you're wondering about some of the other Buffalo Traces. Well, I ain't here to stun on anybody. I'm here to show you a good time, and also I'm here to really inform some of you it's time to pour some whiskey. You know what time it is. Reaper crew, you know what time it is. Let's pour up some whiskey. Let's go. Holy heavens. That was amazing. That was perfect. That was perfect. Damn, that was perfect. I didn't spill a goddamn friggin' bottle. It was perfect. Anyways, this is actually a little bit too close. Let me push this a little bit back. Let me push this one just a bit back. I think we have a perfect little view of all these bottles. Let me see, let me put this over here. I have to make sure that we have everything. My presentation's key. There you go, there you go. Okay. Ooh, that was a naughty one. Holy hell, that was good. Okay, baby, this is what we're gonna do over here. So out of all of these four, I will say most of you already know that these are a little bit harder to find from Buffalo Trace. I'm gonna say we're gonna be trying these out. We're gonna be noting them. It's been a while since I've had some of these, and also we're gonna say which is the most overrated bottle out of all of these. Look, if any of you fell asleep, let me make sure that some of you wake up. It's Tuesday. I'm going to make sure that all of you know, you know what, we're going to do this. These are high beats, and we're going to be doing this right now. And also, I will tell you, there are notes to these that are very similar. So for all of you that expect these to all be the same, well, they're not going to be the same, obviously. But you can tell that most of the time, there is a Buffalo Trace profile to this. It's just how it is. Buffalo Trace it's number one, and it's the best hyped up whiskey in America. There's a reason why. The marketing, and also at the end of the day, they make the world's smoothest bourbon whiskey in the world. And everybody wants Buffalo Trace, Buffalo Trace, Buffalo Trace. Anyways, on that note, let's put a little bit of piano. Here we go. Let's start off with Eagle Rare. For all of you that don't know, this Eagle Rare, beautiful Eagle Rare. I'm going to make sure that we toss this up, move this just a tad bit around. Oh, how beautiful. I'm going to tell you, this is the whiskey I use for the hockey games. I think everybody knows this already. It got legs already because Buffalo Trace is very, very, how can I say, it is very worth the price. Now, I will tell you, we're going to talk about the price on this one before anything. Okay, we're going to talk about the price on this one. Eagle Rare, okay? The reason why we have this on the list is because currently you should be able to buy this one for at least $36.99, $38.99 MSRP. Okay, so when it comes to this bottle over here, Eagle Rare, yes, 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 knock it one more time. When it comes to this bottle, this Buffalo Trace, beautiful, beautiful juice. This should be about MSRP $38.99. Okay, unfortunately, nowadays, that is not the case. Okay, nowadays, these bottles are crazy. They're insane. I'm going to tell you, these bottles, it's a little bit harder to find. As a matter of fact, it's very hard to find currently, right now, in the market that we have currently. So I'm also going to show you, just a tad bit, if you allow me, of some of the prices. Okay, we're going to show you some of the prices. Also, Eagle Rare. Okay, what can you expect it? Well, let's see what we can see over here. I'm going to show you just a quick look of maybe something you could see online. I'm going to present to you maybe a price on here online. And here we go, okay? I'm going to show you this price. Don't get scared. Okay, don't get scared. God damn! Holy heaven! You gotta be kidding me! Eagle Rare, $100? Well, that's usually how much you see it at the stores. But I will say, it is not a bottle to be paying $100. Now, this lot over here, it says, what, $500 for a six-pack? Damn! That's basically, what is $80 a piece or something like that? Oh, shoot! I'm going to tell you, even that is not worth it, okay? That's not worth it. I'm going to tell you, for all of you that do not know, these prices are what you see at the stores. It's just what it is. And I'm going to also tell you, Eagle Rare, you shouldn't be paying more than $70. If you have to pay $80, well, there's a lot of other bottles out there that are worth it, okay? There's a lot of other... Bob said no way. Of course, no way. That's just what it is. Farm Kitty out here says, out of the lineup, Eagle Rare is my number one. I will say, it's just what it is. These prices depend on your city. Let's just say that. It depends on your city. I will say, if you can find this for $40, I would buy a case of this. If you can find it for that price, buy a case. Because at the end of the day, it's probably one of the best bottles for $40 if you can find it for that price. Either way, I will say, we're going to go tasting this, and I'm going to tell you, is it officially something that I can call it to be an overrated bottle? I haven't really dig down deep into this before. It's been a long time. So here we go, okay? Let's nose this up over here. Let's nose this up. Oh, shoot! Wait, time out! Time out! By the way, the first super chatter today was Bob Loves Whiskey. Thank you so much. And he did say, my area is lame. They limit it to one per. Well, Bob, this is what you're going to do, Bob. You got to take off the glasses. Wear another glasses, okay? Take out the overalls. Okay, maybe just wear a sweater. Okay, go back in with that different hat. No hat. Now you get two. Go outside, put a yellow shirt on, put your overalls back on, take off your glasses. Now you got three. Also, you can also take off your shirt, put the overalls on, put the hat backwards, Put another sunglasses. Now you got four. And that is $160 if I believe. Well, might as well just go back and get your fifth one, okay? So what you're going to do is now you're going to have to take off your overall. Well, you can put it down, put the hat backwards again. You know where I'm getting at, okay, Bob? Sometimes you got to be creative to get these bottles because at the end of the day, you know what? You don't know when Buffalo Trace is going to officially say, you know what? You know what? Sometimes you don't know when Buffalo Trace is officially going to say to every store you can only put this in a raffle. You don't know. You just don't know. Something can happen to their warehouse, and then we officially won't be able to buy these for $40 no more. Anyways, the point of the matter is we're going to go straight into this, okay? Cheers all of you. Let's nose this one. Beautifully Eagle Rare 10-year bourbon whiskey, straight up from Buffalo Trace Distillery. Let's go. I really get that woody Buffalo Trace nostalgic smell that I normally remind myself in all of these Buffalo Trace products. There's a certain type of smell that you get on here, and usually you can tell if you've been drinking for a long time. Buffalo Trace, usually you have that beautiful oak note that literally, I don't know what it is. Buffalo Trace just does it all the time. You get the citrus on here. Very, very nice. Okay, I will tell you, this is Eagle Rare, and I love this at the hockey game. You get a little bit of a toasted note on there on the nose. But one thing that stands out to me in this bottle compared to all of these other bottles, okay? I'm going to say this before we even talk more about any of the other bottles. One thing that stands out to me on this bottle more than all of them is the oak note, okay? The oak note on this really stands out to me. You all know that I love myself the oak notes on bourbon whiskeys. I just love it. This, since it has an age statement, the age statement is 10 years, you could really smell a little bit more of an oak note on here compared to all the other bottles to the left. So anyways, we're going to go back to this. If you like citrus, you're really going to like this, okay? If you like that citrus note, how can I say this? Like a citrus peel, the outside of an orange, okay? If you like that nose, when you smell an orange, you like the oak notes, you're probably going to like this a lot, okay? I will tell you, this is probably one of my favorite bottles. Anyways, yeah, strictly toasted, very nice toasted note. The citrus and that oak note. Oh man, it's so beautiful. Anyways, we're going to go on with the palate on here. Cheers all of you. Let's go on and taste this up. Eagle Rare 10-year. Here we go. Oh, I haven't had this in a long time. Oh, shoot. This is good. This is good, man. You initially get hit with brown sugar right in your face, okay? Brown sugar right in your face. Beautiful, beautiful brown sugar. It's as if the nun just came up to you and said, you know what? You need some brown sugar. She just powdered it up your face. You get a little bit of pepper notes. But I'm going to tell you the pepper notes aren't dark, aren't black. They're white pepper, okay? You get a little bit of peppery notes on here. Let me go on with the second swig on here. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. You get something that I can tell you, you know what? The BLANTO'S has this too. You get a little bit of honey on there, okay? You get a little bit of honey that just really, if I can say, if you like honey, you're going to like this. But I will tell you that you do get a lot. You're starting to get more of it. I'm starting to get more of it. Like a white pepper bomb in my mouth. That sounded a little bit wrong, but that's cool. Because at the end of the day, this is Buffalo Trace. Look, there's no way you could mess up a Buffalo Trace review. I'm just straight up telling you. That's just not. There's no way. Anyways, let's go back to the palette. Before I go back to the palette, I will say it is a beautiful. You can see the legs on here. It's very, very beautiful. This Eagle Rare. Okay, so now I'm gonna go extensively. I'm gonna go extensively on the finish, and currently I'm gonna say on a Tuesday, Bob, you came through. You came through, Bob. Oh man, Bob, I'm so happy. Well, a lot of you are actually watching because, you know, it is Tuesday and a new year. You know, you gotta work tomorrow, so I understand some of you can't watch, but you can rewatch this, and that's the beauty of it. You can rewatch it tomorrow at work. Anyways, cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. Eagle Rare. Again, Eagle Rare. We'll say that. Let's go with the finish and see this. Ooh. I'm going to say, ooh. On the finish, I am getting a little bit more of a different type of, how can I say, a different type of level of flavor. I'm getting a little bit of, just a tad bit of maybe leather, a little bit of leather, vanilla, a little bit of vanilla. To me, I'm not too fond of this finish. I am not very fond of this finish. I actually like the palette and the nose more than this finish, and I know many of you are probably thinking, oh, wait a minute, time out. I thought you liked leather. I do like leather, as a matter of fact. Leather, to me, when I have a leather note on here, I love me a little bit of leather on my palette, or maybe a little bit of mix of tobacco notes on here. But the finish to me on this, I can't tell you that I love it. I'm going to tell you it is not as long as you might think, but it's good finish. But to me, vanilla should be more on the palate. I shouldn't want to taste it in the finish. That to me is maybe a reason why I can tell you I don't show you Eagle Rare too much. A lot of people love Eagle Rare. I mean, a lot of people love Eagle Rare. To me, I like it. I like Eagle Rare. But I'm trying to think of you guys. I'm not trying to think completely of myself. I'm trying to think of you all. I have to really dig down deep of what all of you would probably like and what you would not like. To me, I think the only flaw I see in this whiskey, for somebody that doesn't know about whiskey, if you put a leather note on a finish or maybe in a palate, maybe as a rookie, somebody that's an amateur, somebody that doesn't know about whiskeys, if you have Eagle Rare, you're probably not going to like the finish. I'm just straight up saying it. Okay, I'm going to straight up say it. I'm also going to go back to this again. Okay, I'm going to go back to this again. Yeah, the beginning, the palate is beautiful. I love the palate. The nose also is beautiful. But when it comes to the finish, at the end of the day, okay, I do have a little bit of vanilla on there that mixes with a little bit of leather. Also, I am tasting just a tad bit of still sweetness on that finish. Almost like a sweetness of maybe a toffee. Maybe a little bit of a toffee note on there on the finish. I'm going to tell you, all in all, this finish to me is something that maybe some of you might like. Personally, I like the palate. I'm going to say this, okay? Eagle Rare is not an overrated bottle. Okay, that is a one. Let's start off by saying that, okay, this bottle is not overrated at all. This is probably one of the best purchases that maybe any of you can have. Eagle Rare whiskey is one of the best whiskeys in America, okay? One of the best, all American, made here. This has to be one of the best. The reason why is because you got all of those notes on the nose. You have them on the palate. I will tell you, a lot of you will like the finish, but to me personally, I would prefer it not be like that. But either way, I still enjoyed it. It's not that I don't enjoy it. I like it. I just prefer maybe a little bit more oak note on there. I will tell you, For all of you that don't know, when it comes to some of these bottles, I do tend to tell you, hey, I love the oak note. And if it's too sweet, all in all, look, Eagle Rare, which is going to say it? Eagle Rare, there's no way it's overrated. It's amazing. This bottle, for a price it is fantastic. It is fabulous. Okay, so officially, we're going to put this one over here. That one is, you know, let's just say it, okay? Let's put it in the middle of the screen. Let's say it over here. For all of you that don't know, this is not an overrated bottle. And all of you out there watching, rewatching this replay at work or maybe wherever you are, this is Eagle Rare is. It's amazing. It's great. Hell yeah, this is the bottle you want. And it's definitely not overrated.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Hell yeah. Anyways, let's put this back. Fabulous bottle. Eagle Rare, fabulous bottle. Let me make sure that we put this on the side. Okay, so now, I don't know which one you want me to do. I think I'm going to do Weller. How about that? We do Weller. How about that? For all of you that don't know, I think we should do Weller right now. Because I think some of you are wondering, you want to know about the Elmer T. So I'm going to do this, okay? I'm going to do the Weller Special Reserve for all of you. You can see it's a little bit thin. This is the most thinnest out of all of these. I think this is the most thinnest juice. You can see how light it is. Very light. We're doing the Weller Special Reserve currently right now. As a matter of fact, we should put these on the center stage, shouldn't we? Let me go on. Okay, so anyways, we're going to go on with the nose on this one before anybody ever says anything more. We're going to do the Weller Special Reserve. We're going to nose this out. And we're going to see what would be the difference. And if anything, is this the most overrated bottle out of all of these? We're going to see right now. Okay, so currently, let's go on to the nose of the Weller Special Reserve. Okay? Here we go. Let's go straight into this. And let me make sure that we change. Let's put a little bit of piano on here. Here we go. Okay? Oh, wow. That's nice. That is nice. Oh, that was really, really nice. After what I just had of the last one, so the last one, the Eagle Rare had the citrus note on there, okay? The Eagle Rare had the citrus. The Weller Special Reserve, to me, I actually prefer this nose. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, God, this nose is fabulous. Vanilla. It's just so good, that vanilla. You get a little floral action, a little bit of floral action on here. You get the sweet, beautiful, nice Buffalo Trace oak note that I tell you is fantastic. I love it in this Weller Special Reserve. A little bit of honey and caramel, very beautiful. But the one thing that stands out on this glass, okay, the one thing that stands out here will be officially that this over here, it has a little bit of a floral, just a tad bit of floral. It's not nothing crazy, just a tad bit of a floral tie, little thing of floral. And then I don't have the citrus note that the Eagle Rare had. So this one to me, caramel, honey, very nice oak note, floral note on here. And then a little bit of screaming, just a tad bit of screaming caramel. Anyways, we're going to go on with the palate on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing, okay? You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It is time to review this one and drink this one. Is this the most overrated bottle in the world? Is this the most overrated Buffalo Trace product that ever existed? We will see. By the way, I will tell you, I appreciate each and every one of you that have been stepping into the chat room, okay? I will say, it's hard to read the chat room at times. William, I see you. Also, Poway, I see you, Poway. And anybody's in the chat room, I do see you. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the nose one more time before I go to the palate. Wow, that's good. Anyway, let's go for this. This is gonna be, okay, a Weller Special Reserve. Let's go on with this bad boy. Let's go on here and try this palette out. Let's see, is this the most overrated bottle? We will see. Ooh. Oh. Oh, this is a dream. Oh, this is a dream. Wow. After just having Eagle Rare, this to me, how can I explain to you? I'm going to explain this to you like you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, from going from Eagle Rare to actually drinking this right now, how we're doing it, this is kind of, to me, I'm going to give you this a little bit of an analogy. Okay, I'm going to give you an analogy. This is like going from Coca-Cola all the way to Sprite. Okay, this is like going from Coca-Cola to Sprite. Okay, for some reason, you have the crisp in this Weller Special Reserve. You have those crispy notes that you usually want in Buffalo Trace. They're thin, they're not too thick, and I will tell you, they're beautiful, very beautiful. By the way, I do actually mix this with my Sprite. I'm just telling you. But either way, let's go on with the palette on here, okay? Let's go on with the palette one more time. Ooh. Okay, initially I'm just getting hit completely by vanilla, caramel, a little bit of just a tad bit of fruits, just a little bit of fruits, a little pop of spices, just a little pop of spices, nothing crazy. It transitions to very nice sweetness of a little bit of honey. I do taste the beautiful oak notes. But the oak note, I will tell you, it's not like a Home Depot. It's not like a Home Depot piece of wood just hitting you in the face. Okay, this is a very much of a little tiny, little cedar wood type of a wood, just small little cedar wood. This is nice oak, very nice oak. I'm gonna tell you, it's not as thick as many of you are gonna think. Okay, I'm gonna go showing you just a little bit of this. Oh man, you don't see any action, do you? You see any legs? Well, it is filling up my glass. It is, look, it's a little bit, look at it. It's sticking on the glass just a little bit. Okay, for this one over here, it's 90 proof. Okay, this whiskey is 90 proof. I believe this one's also 90. I will tell you, 90 proof. And it's perfect. It is perfect. Ooh, I'm going to go with the palate one more time. Let's go with the palate. Ooh. Now on that swig out here, I got a little bit more spices, just a tad bit more spices. Okay, the oak note is still prevalent on here. I'm gonna hit a little bit of the finish. The finish is lingering in my tongue. It's lingering a little bit on my tongue, on my cheeks. I do have a little bit, just a tad bit of oak, okay? Just a little tad bit of oak. Nothing crazy, but the oak is still very, very present on here. Ooh, that's nice. I'm going to tell you, to me personally, I enjoy, right now, I'm just going to say, I enjoy the Weller Special Reserve. Some reason why, maybe it's just because I ate a little bit of salad earlier. I don't know. But this to me, the Weller Special Reserve, it doesn't have the citrus note. Okay, maybe to me that's why I actually like this right now. Currently, I will tell you, I don't even think I've ever put this up against each other. I don't think there's ever been a time that I'm going to say this. This is a little bit of a statement out here. I haven't said this ever. I think personally, I enjoy the Weller Special Reserve because it's not as complex as you would get maybe the Eagle Rare, that 10-year citrus note, a little bit of wood on there. I'm going to say this. Special Reserve, to me, it is something that I enjoy neat. I enjoy it with a little bit of Sprite. And also, I will tell you, I enjoy it with Starry. I love me a Starry. A little bit of actually cocktail. I love it in cocktails too. You could do a lot of things with this Weller Special Reserve. That's the beauty of this Special Reserve. When it comes to Eagle Rare, I can tell you can only drink that one neat. I wouldn't recommend it on the rocks. Drink it neat. So Special Reserve right now, is it overrated? Well, I'm going to tell you, I have to go to the finish, okay? I have to go to the finish. So ladies and gentlemen, let's put the piano again, you son of a guns. Let's go on with the finish. Let me see what I think of the finish, okay? Buffalo Trace. Everybody wants to see this. I think this is going to be one of my live streams, most clicked live streams in 2024. It's because it's the first one. But either way, let's go on with the finish and let's stick to the finish. Ooh, the fruits. The fruits really on the palate, just they stay lingering. And then you do have a little, just a tad bit of spice. Let me focus on the finish. On the finish, I want to focus on the finish. Okay, the finish. Ooh, wow! This is the finish. Very light oak. I'm gonna tell you the oak. It's not too intense, but it's in there. The oak is very nice. Okay, very traditional Buffalo Trace style oak note on there. And I'm gonna also tell you, I really do love that finish. If you already know me, okay, I love a little bit of woody note on there. You have it, and also I will say, you do get a little bit of caramel on the finish too. Just a tad bit of caramel. Just a tad bit of caramel. The spices, completely gone. On the finish, the spices are completely gone. And at the end of the day, you get a little bit of sweet finish. And that beautiful Buffalo Trace trademark note that I tell you is fantastic. All around, this Weller Special Reserve overrated. I'm going to say this, okay? For all of you watching, we're going to say this. For all of you, I have to be honest, okay? This bottle is fantastic, okay? Let me make sure that I put, yeah, this is the big bottle, but this is fantastic. There's no way this is overrated. You could use this for cocktails. You could just drink this neat like we're doing it. This is a fantastic bottle, and the best part about it is the price, okay? So the price on this bottle, now some of you are going to say, oh, shoot! Some of you at this point are going to say, damn, Reaper, what you doing? Let me just say this, okay? I know many of you are wondering about the price. And we're going to dig deep on that. We're going to dig deep right now on that. Some of you are going to say, damn, what you doing, man? We're going to dig deep down right on this, okay? So for all of you that don't know, I'm going to show you the price that goes for these bottles, and I will try to find something good for you. Oh man, this is going to be bad because I can't find any for a good price. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. This is going to hurt some of your hearts, your little hearts out here. Your little hearts. Let's shatter some people out here that say this is the cheapest bottle. Well, let's see. Let's see over here. Okay, okay, boom. Okay, so this over here, I will tell you, that's the price on this Weller Special Reserve. That's what you can find in the secondary. Okay, this is just the secondary on this bottle. You already see the price on there. Okay, 180. At the other bottle to the right side, I believe is 60. And 3-pack of just the small bottles are for $200, okay? And then you have the 12-pack for $740. This is secondary pricing, okay? Secondary pricing! I will say, don't pay these prices. Please, okay? Don't pay these prices. Don't pay these prices. At the end of the day, this bottle's not worth what you see there. But I will say, that's just how it is. You will see these prices sometimes in the stores, and most of the times I will tell you just to walk away. Simple as that. Just walk away. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to tell you the price in this big bottle. Oh, baby. Let me just tell you. Okay, so you have the small one. Okay, you have the small. Let me move this sucker out of the way. You have the small one and you have the big one. Okay, the big one is 1.75 and the small one is a 750. Okay, so when it comes to the prices, this one over here should be, okay, MSRP should be about maybe $35. Okay, let me repeat this for all of you one more time. This should be about $30. $30. Do not pay $100 for this. It's not worth it, okay? It's not worth it. Now, this one over here is a 1.75. I will tell you, 1.75 will not cost you $200. Also, it shouldn't cost you $150. It should officially cost you at least $55 to $60 MSRP. Okay, that is the MSRP for the Weller Special Reserve, the 1.75. Now you're probably asking me, okay, wait, time out, Reaper, time out. So was this bottle overrated? We want to know, is it overrated or not? Officially, this is a bottle that is not overrated. This is an amazing price, $55 if you find it, okay, $55, and the other one I already told you, $30. You gotta be kidding me. An amazing bourbon whiskey made here in the USA. Shoutouts to the USA. Shoutouts to the USA. I'm gonna tell you again, I will say Weller Special Reserve is goddamn amazing for the price. Hell yeah.
The GOAT!
Hell yeah. It's amazing. Fabulous. Also, I will say, we're coming down to the BLANTON'S, and also we are coming down to the time where we're going to do the BLANTON'S and we're going to do the Elmer T. Okay, so now officially I just tried the Weller Special Reserve. Already told you what I thought of it, okay? Now we're officially going to go to... What should I go? I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna ask anybody in the crowd. What do you want me to go to? Do you want me to go left or right? I'm gonna give it to Bob, since Bob did send the super chat. Come on, people! Super chat! Bob, I'm gonna tell you this. Bob loves whiskey. Reaper Crow, where? You know what time it is. We're number one. And I think all of you already know today's Tuesday. So I do know a lot of people are very, very much into sleeping. That's okay. It's Tuesday. I could have done this on a Friday, but I have something lined up for you Friday. Marvelous Whiskey with a $2 super says, come on, people, super chats. I love that, Bob. As a matter of fact, Bob, I'm going to give you the option, okay? Since you have been super chatting, and this is the beauty of super chats, okay? If you super chat, I give you a little bit more of a swig, a little bit more swig on a show. So Bob loves whiskey. I'm gonna give you the opportunity in 2024 to pick the whiskey. Okay, you're gonna pick the whiskey. Let's go to the right. Okay. So you want Elmer T. my man. You want Elmer T. This is the bottle that you want me to do next, and then you want the BLANTO'S. Okay, this is the one you want. And that's what we're going to do. So officially, we're going to be doing Elmer T. next. Is this the most overrated bottle in Buffalo Trace that everybody wants? I think everybody already seen the price on this one. At the beginning of the show, you already saw the price. I don't know where the price is because I'm actually... Let me see if I can find the price again. So that I can show some of you. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, for all of you that haven't tuned in and just showed up, well, here we go. Okay. Elmer T. Here we go. That is officially the price that you might see at the stores for some of these bottles for Elmer T. Okay? And I will tell you, don't pay that price. Don't pay that price. Let me just straight up say it. Don't pay that price, okay? Anyways, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? It's finally time. We're going to go to the right. And I love the fact that Bob, I love the fact that you said go right, because I don't go left. I don't go left. I don't go left. Damn. How many times I gotta say it out here? I don't go left. Damn. Holy heavens. I don't think there's a time that ever... I've never gone left. I always go right. All the time, baby. All the time.
To this day. To this day.
Hell yeah. Always go right, okay? Anyways, we're going to do this Elmer T. Lee, okay? This is what we're doing over here. Bob, he picked it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Bob. I appreciate you. You keep the show fun. So we're going to mix this up over here. I think everybody, if you have just walked in and this is your first show that you have watched, okay, let me say this. If this is your first show that you have watched, I will tell you, I think everybody knows out here what I think of Elmer T. Lee. Okay? And I think many of you already might know already what I'm going to think of this. But I have never done a review on this bottle. I've only mixed it because I do know facts. I know what I got here. I've had... You know what? I told myself I don't want another Elmer T. Lee. That's what I told myself. But we're going to do this over here. And we're officially going to... We're going to say... Is Elmer T. Lee the most overrated Buffalo Trace product, or is it Blanton's? We're going to see now. And as a matter of fact, we're going to start by doing this, okay? We're going to nose this Elmer T. out. Okay, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun for all of you. By the way, no, thank you. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for giving me a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of motivation on Tuesday. Anyways, let's go straight into this, okay? Elmer T. Lee. Is this the most popular whiskey in all of the land? It is very, very popular. Everybody wants this bottle. Everybody, all the guys, all the ladies want this bottle. So officially we're doing it live. There's no editing. And I will tell you, we're going to go straight into this. Now, unlike Eagle Rare, okay, there is no age statement on this either. There's no age statement here either on the bottle. The only age statement is Eagle Rare. You see it in the back of the bottle, okay? That is the only one that has. That is the only one that currently has that, okay? That age statement. Pablo's Whiskey, thank you so much for the super chat today. I will tell you, damn, thank you so much. I have to keep the commercials on because officially we haven't even got to $10 yet. So I have to keep the commercials on, but currently we're going to go on nosing this one out. So ladies and gentlemen, okay, Elmer T. Lee, this is the most popular whiskey in the Buffalo Trace line other than Blanton's and other than Stag Jr. and some of the other ones, okay? Here we go. Let's nose this Elmer T. Lee and let's see what we got here. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, God. I've talked so much shit about this bottle. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. I've talked so much crap about this bottle because it's not my favorite bottle, but I have never really gone deep into this. But anyways, here we go, okay? Shit. Now looking forward to this. All right, here we go, okay? God. Damn that nose. I don't like the nose on this. I don't like the nose on this. The nose on this is something I just don't like. Let me go again with the nose. Ah, God. It's torture. It's torture. Cinnamon, okay? Cinnamon just flows through my nose, okay? It flows through my nose like a toothpick going into the wrong hole. Shoot! The oak note on here, it's so amateur. I tell you this, the oak note on here is such an amateur, okay? It's as if it's winging a little bit of oak in my nose and it's gone. It's very, very light, this oak note, okay? I think the lightest oak note out of all the balls I'm probably going to taste smell out this here. This is the lightest oak note on here, but you can smell it still. It's there. Ah, God. There's something there that I do not like, okay, from Elmer T. I will tell you, I do know a lot of you looking forward to this review on this Elmer T. Let me just say this. When you have a lot of bottles, the last thing you want to get is the worst bottle and knows it, and it's not going to be as good as maybe Four Roses or maybe Elijah Craig or, you know, some of the other companies, Old Foresters, Maker's Mark, like Buffalo Trace. Come on, man. You're supposed to be amazing. This, to me, I'm not a fan of those. The cinnamon is very much in there. And also, I do get like a coconut note. It reminds me of coconut water. That's what it reminds me of. Time out. That's what it reminds me of. Coconut water. God damn. Coconut water. Let me tell you this. I hate coconut water, okay? I'd rather drink just regular pure water.
What the heck?
100%, I will tell you. You do have a little bit of a cream type of a note on there. I will tell you, if you like a little bit of sweet, how can I say? If you like a little bit of sweet type of a profile in the nose, kind of like a sweet, how can I say, maybe a Cuban dessert. Not a Cuban dessert as in like flan, or not like pudding. No, like a little bakery type of little pastry. Man, I'm not too much. So initially, cinnamon, okay? Cinnamon, a little bit of, just a tad bit of oak. I wish it had a lot of oak. If it had a lot of oak, I would tell you, I would really like this. And then you get a little bit of sweetness, like a bakery type of sweetness. Man, I'm not too much. It's very sweet. Very. Let's just say it. Let's call it like it is. It's a little bit too sweet for me. Okay, a little bit too sweet for me. Anyways, let's go on with the palette on here on Elmer T. Cheers, all of you. Let's go. Oh shoot! Look, this actually has legs. This has legs. Okay, this does have legs. Oh shoot! This has legs. Wow, this has some legs. Look at those legs. Damn. Those are some legs. Wow, those are legs. Anyways, let me make this focus over here. There you go. Okay, I'm going to do something that I don't like to do, okay? Over here, banana pudding moonshine. Oh, hell no. You know, I'm going to tell you this, Bob. I will tell you, it has a sweetness of maybe, I think it had a moonshine that had a little bit of, I don't remember what moonshine. It has a sweetness. It has a sweetness to it, and I don't like it, okay? Now, I will tell you, everybody has a different palate, but I don't like too sweet of a profile, and this nose, I'm not a fan. Okay, Elmer T, the nose, I'm just not a fan. By the way, you're clocking it at 90 proof. Okay, you see it 90 proof over here, 45 ABV on the Elmer T. I've never liked this bottle, so I'm straight going to tell you all, okay? I've never liked this bottle. Let's go on with the palette on here. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, help me out here. This is not my favorite bottle. Very, very sweet. It's too sweet. It's very, very sweet. And the problem is that it almost has everything that I want very light on the palate, okay? The brown sugar is there, but very, very faint. Okay, the brown sugar is very, very faint. Oh, man. You get just... Oh, man. It's kind of like a... How can I say? And then The oak note is very, very faint. It's as if it's like the guy from the Geico commercial. You know that Geico commercial, the old man that puts a fishing rod in front of you and says, "You almost had it. You almost had it." Well, the oak note, you almost had the oak note on here, okay? You almost had the brown sugar, almost. I will tell you, I don't even get caramel on here. I don't even know what to tell you. This is sweet, very much. You got a little bit of a, almost like, if I can say, a fruit cake in here. God damn, who wants to drink a fruit cake in a goddamn whiskey bottle? Anyways, Elmer T. Lee, I'm going to make sure I finish this son of a gun, okay? I'm not a fan. I'm really okay with the palate. I'm struggling on the palate. I just don't like it. It's just not, I'm not a fan. Anyways, let's go with the palate one more time. Elmer T. Lee, what the freak, man? It's as if I just drank a strawberry Fanta with no pop, okay? It's as if I drank a strawberry Fanta with absolutely no pop. How can I explain to you? Time out, wait, time out. I think I just got a revolution in my head. This reminds me, Elmer T. Lee reminds me of maybe the sweetest Fanta soda that you can drink, okay? When you drink the most refreshing soda you usually get a pop. You usually get a fresh pop. You're like, damn, that's good. You know? Well, Elmer T. Lee, it's as if you just drank a brand new, spanking brand new Fanta strawberry, but you have no pop, okay? It's been open for about a whole day. Very thin. You got no pop. You got the sweetness in the strawberry, but that's about it. This is horrible. There's a reason why Elmer T. Lee himself mixed this. There's a reason why Elmer T. Lee mixed this with his Sprite, okay? Because it's absolute garbage. This is horrible, horrendous. This is the worst bottle I think Buffalo Trace puts out here. There's a reason why the man puts this with Sprite. Okay, the reason why is because it's straight-dokey. It's straight-dokey. Shoot, this is bad. But I'm going to take it for the team, Reaper Crew. I'm going to take it for the team. I don't like this. Anyways, we're going to go on with the palette on here again. And I'm going to go on to the finish. Ladies and gentlemen, that palette is just so sweet. If you're into sweetness, you will really like this one. I'm not impressed. I will never be impressed with Elmer T. Lee. There's never going to be an Elmer T. Lee out there that's going to impress me. I don't care if Madonna comes out of the woodworks and just says, "Here, baby, this is for you." I'm going to say, Madonna, you better throw that thing in the closet. I don't want no Elmer T. Lee. Anyways, we're going to go on the palette for all of you. I will tell you, this is a professional show. Okay, this is a professional show. So we'll say, for all of you watching, let's be a little bit professional out here. Okay, Elmer T. Lee is fantastic. Okay, it's great.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
God damn, this is the worst bottle. Anyways, let's go on with the finish. I have a little bit, thank the Lord. Okay, we're going to go on with the finish on this whiskey, okay? Let's go. Man. This is strawberry. That's what it is. That's what it is on the palate. It's strawberry. It's strawberry. I'm not a fan. The finish, very mild, okay? A very mild oak and vanilla, the finish. Very, very mild oak and vanilla, the finish. I'm going to tell you, I'm not impressed at all. It's a little bit, I will say, it does dry your mouth up just a tad bit. Not too much, just a tad bit. I will say, all around, will I ever be satisfied with this finish or palate or nose? Probably never. I'm going to say, I have to be honest with all of you because I need to make sure that all of you know what kind of bottle you're buying, okay? Especially if you win a bottle. I don't think this is a bottle that I can tell you that it's amazing. I'm not a fan. I'm trying to find more notes on the finish, but I can't find... Oh man, this is horrible. I can't find too many stuff on the finish. Just still the little fruit note that I have lingering. That's about it. All in all, this is not too complex. It doesn't impress me. I know many of you might be impressed with this. But to me, I love myself full flavor. I love myself full flavor, full impact. Something that gives you everything. If you have to, oh no, I will tell you, it has to be as good. Damn! God damn! Holy shoot! Somebody
That
damn!
escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Oh yeah, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Reaper Crew, we're number one. Adventurers of Spirits, she is number one. And we're all number one out here in the Reaper Crew. Thank you so much, Adventurers, for the $20. I will say, this is Tuesday, so at the end of the day, Bob's whiskey, and then boom, Adventurers. She says, hey, Reaper and everybody in chat, hey. I'm going to try to talk like you, Adventurers. By the way, Adventurers, please, if you can, comment all you want in the chat room. I'm going to be more into this, Adventurers. I see you. Thank you so much. And Happy New Year's to you, Adventurers. I do know if you haven't subscribed to her or you haven't subscribed to any of my wrenches out here, please subscribe. It helps out a lot. And also, I will say, for the people that are Instagram that rewatch these shows because they don't know how to watch these shows, shout out to all of you in Instagram that have followed Adventurers on YouTube. Thank you for following her. I will also say, for all of the people on Instagram that don't know how to use YouTube, I'm sorry to say, you're missing the show. You're missing the show, all of you that have rewatches in the future. Say you're watching this on a Friday or Thursday or Wednesday or Saturday. I'm going to say this, okay? If you're not watching this live, I can't put you up on the board like Adventurers. So always be part of the show when I do it. Usually 9 o'clock is my time. And I will say, I appreciate you, Adventurers. You're amazing, Adventurers. Thank you so much. I will say, again, I think I finished this. Oh man, this is giving me allergies. Shoot! This whiskey is giving me allergies because it tastes like complete shit. This is horrible. Is this the most overrated bottle? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it at the end. But currently, I don't think that is very much, how can I say? That's not wanted by me. Let's just put it that way. Oh, man. Anyways, we're going to go on and we're going to do... Holy shit. That whiskey gave me allergies. You know, there's a saying out there. When you're allergic to stupid people, you start sneezing. You know, there's a saying. It's a joke. But when it comes to bad whiskeys, I think I get allergic. Okay, let me blow my nose real quick. This is... God, I had to clear out my palate. There's so much Elmer T in there. I gotta get it out of my system. Look, anybody that says that this is an amazing bottle, they might have to... You know what? The people that say that Elmer T is an amazing bottle most likely like Legos, okay? They like playing with Legos, and I can't stand Legos, okay? I can't stand son of a bitch Legos. I can't stand them. What a waste of a toy. What a waste of time. You know what? I don't even want this in my sight. We're putting Buffalo Trace in this son of a gun. We're going to put Buffalo Trace right there. That's a matter of fact, yeah, you in timeout. You in timeout. Look that way. Don't want to see that, Elmer T. BLANTO'S, okay? We're going to be doing BLANTO'S right now. I think I know that all of you know what I think of BLANTON'S. And I will tell you, we're going to actually do this a little bit differently. I'm going to try to make sure that all of you know, okay? When it comes to this bottle, this is the most famous bottle in the whole line. Everybody in the world wants this bottle. This is the most popular bottle when it comes to worldwide. Everybody knows, just because it has a little horse in the top, everybody wants to collect the horses, and that's just what it is. At the end of the day, I think many of you that have been here have seen me review the BLANTON'S bottle. You have all seen me review the BLANTON'S bottle. But have you seen me show you the prices of the BLANTON'S bottle? I don't think many of you have seen me show you the prices of the BLANTON'S. So we're officially going to show you, okay? We're going to show you now. Let's show you a little bit of a... Let me show you a little bit of Buffalo Trace. Let me cue the intro. Let's cue the intro. Hell yeah, what an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, officially, here we go. Adventurers, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. She is the biggest super chatter today. I believe last show it was, who was the last show? Was it Daily Blaze last show? I will say, if you send a super chat and you're the biggest one, okay, you're the biggest super chatter, I will leave you on the board at the end. And that's pretty cool, because at the end of the day, if people rewatch this and we get a lot of views, people know that you have a channel. Adventurers has a channel. Go follow her if you haven't. It helps out. And all of you that have a ranch, you guys are freaking amazing. So anyways, here we go. Here's the prices on these bottles. Yeah, there's different prices. But at the end of the day, this is something that you will see probably worldwide. These bottles go for these prices all over the place. There's different prices around the world. Oh man, I still got the Elmer T in my nose. I will say, these bottles, every city has a different price. You might see your BLANTON'S for $250, $220, $150, $170, whatever it is. Okay, but I have to show you what's on the screen, what we see here, okay? You have some places out here charging $170 for a bottle. There's other places that have maybe store picks that have their own special select BLANTON'S for $400, as you see there on the screen. At the end of the day, I will tell you, don't pay those prices. Okay, I'm going to tell you the real price on this bottle, okay? So for all of you, BLANTON'S bottle, let's just put it this way, it went up a little bit. You're paying almost $90 now. New price is almost, okay, $90. That is going to be the price on it. You're looking at $79, $99, $75, $99 for the BLANTON'S bottle. If you can find it around $100, I'm going to tell you, okay, you're going to have to buy it, because at the end of the day, there's no other place that has them. Nowadays, you can say that they're raffle items. These are raffled items. Yes, they're beautiful, but they're raffled items currently. If you could find it at your store for anywhere around $66, holy heaven, you got a deal. Buy the whole lot. I'm going to tell you personally, if you don't know how this bottle works, well, this bottle works, it's how it works. Let's just put it this way, okay? Everybody wants this just because of the design on the bottle. Okay, the design of the bottle, it looks like a grenade, and everybody wants it because it's such a special looking bottle. At the end of the day, who gives a rat's ass about the bottle? You gotta know about what's inside. Is it good? Is it overrated? And we're gonna do it right now. I think many of you have seen me do a review on this before, but today, as a matter of fact, let's just put it this way. Today, I ate salad. Okay, so maybe my taste buds might be a little bit different, okay? Just a tad bit. Oh, man. I'm ready for this. Are you ready? I'm ready for this. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the bottle, the world's most famous bottle let me go on and tell you. Let's go on with the nose. Here we go, BLANTON'S. How beautiful. God damn. How beautiful. Here we go, okay? Let's go on with the nose. Okay, let's do this. As a matter of fact, hey, time out. I got some Elmer T in me. Let me blow it out. I gotta make sure all that Elmer T is just gone. Let's go again, okay? A nose up this BLANTON'S bottle. Here we go. Oh wow! Hey, after coming out of the dumpster, holy shit! After coming out of the dumpster, smelling that Elmer T. This is high class, baby. This is high class. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, I always get a little bit of honey note on here. I do get the vanilla on here. The vanilla is very prevalent. Very prevalent. That's one thing that I do like about this. You get a citrus note, just a citrus note. It almost reminds me of the Eagle Rare, okay? It almost reminds me of the Eagle Rare. The citrus note that I get on here. Oh, wow. Let me just say this, okay? A very similar nose, Eagle Rare with the BLANTON'S. The only difference, you're going to have just a slight bit of a difference. Now, all of you do know, okay, when it comes to the Weller Special Reserve, I had a little bit of floral note on there. And as a matter of fact, I do get a little bit of floral note. I don't know if it's the salad that I ate earlier, but I do get a little bit of floral note on there. This is very nice compared to what I just came from. Very nice vanilla, a little bit of citrus note on here. I do get a little bit of floral. I do get a little bit of spices, just a tad bit of spices. A little bit of honey is usually what I get to. It's lingering there with that beautiful trademark oak note that you normally get on Buffalo Trace. I really do love this. I'm going to tell you, it's nothing special. It's nothing special. But when you come out of a whiskey that you don't like, when you come from a whiskey that might not be your parlay, let me just say, this is absolutely, I think I should do this more often. I should put bad whiskeys against good whiskeys, and it gives me a little bit more of an insight of how good it is. I think that's a good idea for a stream. Put bad whiskeys against, oh shoot, Captain, I see you, Captain. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. You all know what time it is. We're number one. Captain, thank you so much for the super chat, the $5 super chat. You have to understand, super chats make me want to keep on doing streams. Without the super chats, it makes me just, how can I say it? It makes me feel like I'm doing a bad show. You get what I mean? So every dollar that you guys send, I really appreciate. Today, the biggest super chatter is a lady adventure. She's the biggest one, and she will be currently still at the end if I end it anytime soon. Captain over here with the $5 says, Happy New Year's. No, Happy New Year's to you, Captain. I see you, Captain. He says over here, Reap, BLANTON'S, Colonel, E.H. Taylor, or that tobacco note bottle that won your challenge. Let me see, which challenge? Which is the last one? Let me see, the last challenge that I did. I'm going to tell you which challenge because I love tobacco, okay? So let me just say this. The last battle that we had, who was it? Colonel H. Taylor? Let me see. I put Colonel H. Taylor up against, let me see. I'll tell you right now. Okay, I put up, okay, Smoke Wagon, Maker's Mark, Old Forester, and Colonel H. Taylor. So he says over here, which one ended up winning? The one that ended up winning was Maker's Mark 46 cast strength. I will tell you, Captain, you have to get that bottle, okay? You have to get, I don't have it near me. I have it in the other side of the house. So I'm going to tell you, Captain, the winner of that stream was Maker's Mark 46 cast strength, okay? You have to get it. It's French oak, okay? Very beautiful, and it's about $66. So, Captain, I will tell you, that was probably my favorite one of that day that we did that stream. I hope you, if you're rewatching, you'll be able to see the Maker's Mark, man. It's just so good, and it's a brand new. It's from 2023. I actually classified that bottle to be one of the best bottles of 2023. It's a brand new French oak 46 cast strength Maker's Mark. Okay, so Captain, again, thank you so much for this super chat, and I will say Happy New Year's to you again. For all of you watching, the beauty of these streams is that you can see me live. Okay, there's no editing in this. That is the beauty of this. So on this Langton's bottle, let's go on and go back to the nose on here. I do love me a little bit of a good whiskey after having complete bad. I don't think the Elmer T is worth it, but you guys are gonna have to try it eventually. I just tell you, don't think it's worth it. But let's go on with the nose again here. Yeah, it's finally time to sip this up, okay? It's finally time to sip up this BLANTON'S. Here we go, baby. This bottle. You know what? I could put the whole screen full of BLANTON'S. I think I'm gonna do that next stream. Just a whole screen full of BLANTON'S bottles. How many do I have? Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have close to 11 bottles of the BLANTON'S. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. The whole screen full of. Anyways, here we go. Let's do this, okay? Let's go for the palate. Oh shit! I gotta drink some water. Yeah, Elmer T screwing me up. Gotta drink that water. Okay, here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's go on with this palate. Oh man. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Man. This is so good. Oh man, this is good, man. It's kind of like you were just homeless. It was kind of like you were just homeless, okay? Because I just drank this. It felt like I was homeless when I drank this. And I'm drinking this BLANTON'S now. I just finished taking a shower, and I feel brand new. This is BLANTON'S, it's on another level. It makes me feel good now after I just had that one. Holy shit. Let me go for the palate one more time. Let me go on for the palate one more time. Oh yeah. Caramel just swinging by. Caramel just swinging by. That honey just slaps me in the mouth. I get a little bit of vanilla. Very beautiful. The brown sugar is always in this bottle that I usually taste. A little bit, just a tad, little bit of spices on this palate. Very beautiful. I will tell you that honey taste that I have on there is very, very nice, okay? It goes and mixes good with the oak note. This is traditional Buffalo Trace oak note, but the problem that's different with this one compared to some of the other ones is that you might have a little bit of a char note on this palate, which it does make the oak a little bit, it's not going to be tannic, but it does taste a little bit charred up, if that makes sense. I don't know how many of you have ever had a charred up. I'm trying to give you a good estimate of what it is. Have you ever had a charred up end of the ribeye? That charred up fat. Okay, when you eat it, you have a little bit of char. Well, it has a little bit of that note on there. Okay, just a tad bit. Also, I will say, the spices is there. Okay, the spices is there. I like the spices. I do tell you, it does taste like the proofing. It's a little bit more powerful than these other two. You have the proofing on here. Okay. I do like this 93 proof. 93 proof. After I just had the Elmer T, man, this is all around, just all day. This is fantastic. I will tell you though, there are a lot of bottles that can beat up this bottle, okay? There's a ton of bottles that can own this bottle. A lot of bottles. And I can fill up the screen with the amount of bottles that can beat this bottle. We've done the reviews. We've done battles. I can tell you, I think there's a lot of bottles out there that can beat the BLANTON'S bottle. But the reason why everybody wants this is because it is Buffalo Trace. And at the end of the day, it's very iconic bottle. Does that make this an overrated bottle at the end of the day? The most overrated bottle to this day. The most overrated Buffalo Trace bottle. Well, I will tell you, I have to go to the finish. I have to go to the finish. I can't just tell you that right now. Let's go on to the finish on here and see how the finish is, okay? Still very nice. I'm still tasting the palate. Very nice. A little bit of caramel. The vanilla's nice in there. Brown sugar just slabs you. The oak note is nice. I do get a little bit of leather. I do get a little bit of leather on there. Okay. All right. Get a little bit of leather. The honey's very in there. I'm focusing now on the finish. And on the finish, I will say I do still have the spicy, a little bit of a spicy note on there. Just a tad bit of spice. Okay, rye spice. The oak is there. The leather is still present. Vanilla's still there. All around, I do still taste the finish. I will tell you, a little bit is popping. It's popping a little bit. The finish is popping just a tad bit. Got a little bit of peppercorn. A little bit of peppercorn. All around, a little bit sweet. A little bit spicy, a little bit perfect. All around, I will say, there's a lot of other bottles that can destroy this bottle easily. But the reason why everybody wants Buffalo Trace is because the main thing, when it comes to this company, let me just say this, okay? Let me just say this. You all have Super Chat today, $20, $25. 32. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add one more bottle on here. Oh, wow. I'm going to add one more bottle on here just because you all have literally, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm not satisfied with this stream. There's no way I'm satisfied with this stream. This is the first stream. Okay, this is the first stream. I'm gonna tell you, this is the first stream in 2024, and I will say it was Joseph Magnus. Oh, you're talking about the Joseph Magnus stream, the tobacco stream. Okay, let me see over here for all of you watching. I did have a stream with tobacco whiskeys, and for all of you that don't know, if you go rewatch that stream, I will tell you it was a fantastic stream. Okay, I put a couple tobacco whiskeys together. I'm going to tell you what it is I put. I put Johnny Drum, Wild Turkey, Smoke Wagon, and Joseph Magnus. And Joseph Magnus won that stream. So I will tell you, if you go rewatch that stream, I do see you, Captain. I'm so glad you saw that stream. It was the Joseph Magnus cigar blend, and as a matter of fact, I think I have it here somewhere. Let me see. I don't have my bottle that's open. I have actually one of the closed bottles that I have. That still works. This is the bottle that he's talking about. This is one of my closed bottles. Okay. So, Captain, okay, Captain, I will tell you, Captain, this is the bottle that won on that stream. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. I will say this is the best, okay, tobacco noted whiskey, I think, in the world. This is fantastic. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. Get yourself one of these. They're pretty expensive, but if you find it, it's very much worth it. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. Let me put that one away. Either way, I'm adding more to this show because all of you have really added a little bit to. Thank you so much, Captain. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to add something to this show. Okay, I'm not satisfied with this. Okay, so I will say, oh, great stream. Yeah, man. You know what? We're going to add something more to this. Okay, we're going to add something more to this. I'm not satisfied with this stream. Here we go. We're going to add this to this. We're going to add this to this. Let me put this on here. This is Hancock Reserve. This is one of the more famous bottles on here. So we're going to add this to the show. So allow me to move a little bit of stuff out here, and we're going to present to you this bottle, and I'm going to be pouring this bottle too, okay? So let me put this, let me move some stuff. Here we go. Let me move that one. I move that one. And then we're going to put this one over here. There you go. I think that's good. We're going to do this whiskey. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not satisfied with this stream. Since I'm not satisfied with the stream, we're going to add something to it. But currently, we're still doing the BLANTON'S. I haven't finished this bottle, but you know what? We're going to put this aside. Officially, BLANTON'S, in all of these whiskeys, there's one thing that all of these whiskeys actually have in common. The reason why everybody wants these whiskeys is because they're all smooth, okay? They're all easy drinkers. They're all good to have on a winter, sunny day, or even in spring, whatever season you're in. These are fantastic bourbon whiskeys to have. The main reason why everybody buys Buffalo Trace is because of this. Now you're probably wondering, okay, so how much does that other bottle cost? Well, I haven't looked it up. I'm going to look it up right now. So that all, remember, I do this on the fly, okay? I do this on the fly, so we're going to do that right now. And I want to tell all of you, don't be surprised from what you see, okay? Don't be surprised at the prices you see if I find it. Holy shit, I can't find it nowhere. Hancock Reserve. Let me see. President. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. Let me see if I can find you the prize. Okay. Okay. Found you the prize. Are you all ready for this? I think you guys are ready. I mean, some of the prices are very iffy. But currently, I think the market is flooded right now with these bottles. So, you know, they went down in price, I think. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you the price on this bottle. They've actually gone down in price. Holy shit, they've gone down in price. Let me see. Let me see if I can find... Yeah, they've gone down in price. Let me see if I can find another batch. No, those are it. These are the lowest I've found. Okay, so here we go. I'm about to show you... Here we go. Let's show you. Here we go. Let me show you. Let me show you this, okay? So that is the current price. As a matter of fact, they went down. These things were $400, $350. Holy shit, they went down. That's crazy. I remember these things for being aftermarket, secondary price. They used to be $350, $400, $450, $600. Now they went down. I think it's because the stores are flooded with this. But anyways, that's the price in the bottle that we're looking at. And I will tell you, we're officially going to be trying this out right now. Is this the most overrated bottle, or is it officially Elmer T. We're going to see right now, okay? As a matter of fact, I have to pour myself a little bit of this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pour a little bit of this. And by the way, yeah, this is Buffalo Trace. So we're going to pour just a tad bit. Allow me to pour this, okay? Okay. Let's tune in. Let's tune into this whiskey. This whiskey, officially, we don't have, that I know of. Okay, we don't have an age statement on here. Unlike Eagleware. As a matter of fact, shit, I got allergies. What the fuck is going on? The Elmer T sucked my allergies up. What the hell? Let me blow my nose real quick. This just happened recently, okay? Ever since I smelled up that Elmer T. Holy heavens, I just got allergies all of a sudden. I will tell you, we're going to go on with this whiskey on here. Hancock Reserve. This is one of the more harder to find bottles of Buffalo Trace. I will tell you the price. If you find this, they used to be, okay? They used to be about $49. What is it? $49.99. They used to be. Okay, most of my bottles that I bought were about $65, $60. I think the lowest I paid once was $55 for my bottle. I think I was buying these for, I think it was, what was it? $49.99. Yeah. About $50. Currently now, the new MSRP price for this bottle is $100. And I think many of you already seen it at the stores. I think $100 is way too much for this bottle. But at the end of the day, if you can't find it anywhere, you know, that's just what it is. Currently today, I'm going to take the Super Chat game. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And Bob, you inspired everybody and adventurers. You also inspired people to come out of the woodworks. Thank you so much, adventurers. Captain, also, thank you for giving me a huge shout out. Shout out to you, Captain. And yes, Joseph Magnus is one of my favorites. That's from another company. I will say, we're going to go on to this, okay? Hancock President's Reserve Single Barrel. This one, I will tell you, I'm going to talk about this just a tad bit before we do this, because I need you all to know there's a reason why people buy this, okay? If you're a guy that has your taste buds a little bit burnt out, if you're an older man, 65, 69, 60 years old, 59, 72, 75, 79, if you're 50-something, most of the times you want to drink scotch. And that's just what it is. You want to drink scotch because at the end of the day, scotch, the proof point in scotch is about 80 proof, okay? So I'm going to tell you, I do have a scotch around here. What scotch do I have? Well, today I was actually drinking Bourbon 18. Let me see if I can get it. Today I was drinking Bourbon 18. Okay. As you all know, scotch will always be around 80 proof, okay? What do we have here on this Bourbon 18? 43% ABV. That's a total of 86 proof. Okay, that's 86 proof. I was drinking that today when I was cooking my meal. Anyways, the point of what I'm trying to tell you is a lot of people want smooth whiskey, light whiskey. They don't want the punch that maybe, they don't want the punch that 120, they don't want the punch of Elijah Craig, 124.8 proof, okay? There's a lot of men out here that don't want this. It's too hard, okay? It goes too hard. They don't want that. So what happens is, a lot of guys and ladies, they want Buffalo Trace because they tend to stay around. They tend to stay around 90 proof, okay? Now, this bottle is an exception because at the end of the day, as you see it there, it is 88, okay? 88.9 proof. And I'm going to tell you, this is not going to burn you. This is not going to rip your taste buds. This is a whiskey that's very smooth. But is this the most overrated Buffalo Trace product out there? Shoo! Is this the most overrated Buffalo Trace product out here? Where's the Elmer T Lee or blanks? We're going to see. So we're going to go on to the nose on here. And let me tell you what I smell on this, okay? Cheers to all of you. We almost hit the 2-hour mark. It is currently, we're at the 1 hour and 54 minute mark. It is currently 10:54 p.m., okay? Here in Florida, it is 1/2/2024. And cheers to all of you. Happy New Year's. This is the first stream that I do this year. And it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. So here we go. Let's go with the nose. I mean, are you kidding me? It's as if I don't smell nothing. It's as if I don't smell nothing. It's very, very light, okay? Very. I'm talking about, this is probably the lightest stuff. This is the lightest stuff that Buffalo Trace puts out. God damn. This is, I'm going to just tell you this, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, but damn. This is perfect for somebody that really doesn't want that punch. You get the oak note, okay? The first thing I really get is everything very light, okay? I get the vanilla. That's very, just, it's nice. The oak note is very, very just thin. Also, I do get a little bit of a fruit note on here. A little fruit note on here. I'm going to tell you, it does smell like if it's very light proof. I will say, for all of you that want a heavy amount of flavor, I don't think we're going to get a lot of flavor on here. You're going to get flavor. We're going to see the palate, but we got to stick to the nose. It's just even the cinnamon. The cinnamon on here, I can smell the cinnamon. It is not too pungent. It is not too strong. It is perfect. It is perfect. The oak note is the same level. It's as if the vanilla, the cinnamon, and the oak note are all in the same level. It is not too powerful. And I do have like a fruit note on here. Can't officially tell you what fruit note it is. If I remember correctly, last time I had this, I remember it was like an apricot or a peach or something. And I think I do. That's what I do smell. Yeah, like a peach, like a very, very mild peach. Just a tad bit. Okay, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on with this palette. Okay, I hope you're watching this. I hope you're enjoying this show. Let me put this a little bit more back. This is officially the one we're going to be doing right now. Okay. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to all of you. And all of you, thank you so much for the super chats that you have been sending on this show on a Tuesday night. Okay, let's sip this up. Ooh. Wow. Oh. Ooh. You know what? This is so thin that I can't taste much flavor. Holy shit. Wait, time out. Let me drink some water. Let me drink some water. I'm tasting a little bit of cinnamon, but let me drink some water. Let me go rehearse this again and go back to the palette on here. I just drank a couple whiskeys, so this one's actually the lowest proof whiskey that we have on here. And currently, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't kick my ass. When I just taste it, it doesn't really hit me too hard. So this is perfect for any of you gentlemen that want something smooth and very light. Damn, let's go on with the palate, okay? Here we go. Finally, let's go straight into this palate. Ooh, okay. Oh, look, this does taste under 90 proof. It does. Let me just say this. It does taste very much under 90 proof. I'm going to tell you, I don't get a hit full of everything. I get the taste, just a tad bit. I get a taste of the It's just a dash of cinnamon. I'm going to tell you, it's very low. If I was to tell you from volume 1 to 10, how much cinnamon do I taste? 3.5, okay? 3.5. If I tell you how much vanilla I taste, 3.5. Everything is very tuned down, and all around, everything stays about the same. You get a little bit of spice note on here, but this is not a white, okay? This is not a white pepper. Not even a peppercorn. This is like a black pepper spice. They want to give you a little bit of spice on here. Well, they gave you a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of black pepper on here. You do have the oak note. I will tell you, I don't know officially that I can say that oak note is sweet on here. I'm going to tell you, it does hit with that pepper note. So you're going to get a little bit of weirdness on that oak note. I'm not going to say funk, but I will say you get almost like a bitterness. But it's not a bitterness. It's almost like if the oak note is, I won't say it's tannic, but I will say it's not dry. It is just there. It's there. You know what? The spices, it's something that just, I'm just so surprised how a bourbon whiskey can have these spices that it has there, and you don't get the full flavor on it. The crazy part about this bottle is that is exactly what blows me away for this bottle. The bottle itself, it has a cinnamon and the peppercorn. I mean, not the peppercorn. It has the black pepper on here, and it's not enhanced. It's as if everything stays at the volume 3.5. Everything, even the oak. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go on for the finish. All in all, that experience to me, if I was in a castle, I think out of all of these, if I was living in a castle, I'm gonna be quite frank with all of you, okay? I would officially be drinking this bottle. If I was living in a castle, forget about Elmer T. Lee. That shit's straight shit. This one is if I was living in a castle, this is the bottle I would be drinking. And I will make sure my hair is with salt and pepper, okay? I'll make sure my hair is salt and pepper in that castle. I'll make sure my sword is next to me. I'll make sure all of my guards are with me. This is the bottle that I can tell you, if you're a king, if you're maybe, how can I say, if you're Abraham Lincoln, I think out of all of these bottles, I think Abraham Lincoln would enjoy this bottle. George Washington would enjoy this bottle. I think everybody that wants something smooth and light would enjoy this bottle. I'm going to look at the legs on here because I have never looked at the legs that I remember. I can't even see the legs. Did I wash this glass? Holy shit, this is a funky ass glass. Look at this glass. Look, you know what? We're not going to talk about the legs because I can't see the legs for shit. I will tell you, we're going to go on with the finish on here. And let me just say this, okay? For all of you that have tuned in from the beginning of the show to the end and you're still here, you guys are fucking MVPs. All of you that have tuned in from the beginning to the end of the show, you guys make me want to go to the NBA basketball game with LeBron James and just hop in and say, LeBron, pass me the ball. I'm about to shoot a half-court shot. All of you are just, you know what? I do appreciate all of you watching. Literally. And I'm gonna give a huge shout out to Adventure. She's the biggest super chatter today. Bob started off with the super chats, and then boom, Captain, I see you. Hey, we're doing amazing on here. Is this the most overrated bottle out of all of them? Well, we're going to officially say this, okay? We're going to go on with the finish on here, and I'm going to tell you what I think of this. Buffalo Trace. So what do I think of this? Let me go on with the finish, okay? Here we go. On to the finish. Let's drink the whole bottle. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to drink the whole glass. Let's go. Oh, let me tell you this. I wish this had more punch to it. My tongue, I'm going to tell you, I had a bigger swift. A little bit of swifty swift on here. I will tell you, I wish this had at least 100 proof or 90 something. I will tell you, I think it would taste more. Okay, so on with the finish, okay? The finish, still a little bit of, now I'm getting a little bit of spice, more spices on the finish. Butterscotch. I do taste that on the finish. I will also tell you, the vanilla just transitions on the finish. If many of you do know me, I love a little bit of oak note. I love a little bit of leather. I will tell you, all of that is in the finish. But it's very, very muted. Very, very just muted. Because at the end of the day, I do get a little bit of a spicy note on the finish. That is the only thing that is more prevalent. I think the only thing on the finish that is more out there would be the vanilla note and the spice note. Just a little bit of spice note on there. All in all, let me just say this. All in all, this bottle is a bottle for a lot of you that want something smooth, okay? I will say, is this the most overrated bottle out there? You know what? It's very hard for me to pick any of these bottles, but I do know which one will be the most overrated bottle out of all of them. Well, I already know which is the most overrated bottle out of all of these. I'm trying not to laugh. I will say, if you all have been watching from the beginning, I have taken down over here Eagle Rare. That one I think is one of the best bottles. You have to get the Eagle Rare. That's fantastic. Really, really love that. Okay, also, you saw me take a sweet dive into this Weller Special Reserve. Kind of diving in like the people in the Titanic into the ocean. Here we go. Weller Special Reserve. And also, I think the worst bottle out here. Oh man, I dove into the ocean looking for sharks, and I found the sharks with this Elmer T. I didn't even finish this Elmer T. I'm probably gonna finish it now. Drank that one, and then boom, we're drinking a special little bottle. And I did add this last bottle on here because I said I'm not satisfied with this show. I need me more. Elmer T. he says, I need me more to this show. I need it to be excellent. And we're having this bottle right now. All in all, I will say this again, okay? For all of you that have been watching, I will say there's a reason why people buy Buffalo Trace. At the end of the day, Buffalo Trace is the #1 whiskey distillery in the USA. Why, you're probably asking? Because the prices of these bottles, if you find them for a good price, MSRP, they were excellent bottles, okay? Not only are they excellent bottles, they also have, okay, other bottles on here, which I didn't even show. You know, this is one of the most fantastic bottles that you can find at the stores. I mean, come on, $26. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That's a fabulous bottle. I will say, this stream is mainly about Buffalo Trace most overrated bottle in the world. Which one will it be? What is the most hyped up bottle out of all of these? Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's finally time to present to you the worst bottle out here, the most overrated bottle out of all of these bottles. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is, okay? You know what time it is. Raper Crew! All of you up at 11:08 p.m. You know what time it is, okay? Ripper Crew, we're number 1. And if you know we're number 1, I only show you everything that's good. And ladies and gentlemen, let me move some of this. Let me move this son of a gun out of the way. As a matter of fact, let me make some space for the worst bottle, the most overrated bottle out of all of them. Let me move this over here. Let me move this. Where do I move this? Matter of fact, let me move this just a tad bit over here. I gotta make a space for the worst, okay? The worst. Let me move this over here. You know what? Let me move this just a tad bit over here. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready to see the most overrated bottle that we have out here? As a matter of fact, let me put this over here. Should we Should we? Let me just put that over here. It looks good. Looks good like this. Looks good like this. Ladies and gentlemen, the most overrated bottle that Buffalo Trace puts out here is officially Elmer T. Lee. I don't think there's any bottle out there I think that you can compare this to. I think officially, if you haven't already been watching from the beginning of the get-go, ladies and gentlemen, Elmer T. Lee, I think is the most overrated bottle that you can find in your stores. And also, I will say, there's a reason why I put this one at that spot. As a matter of fact, let me put this one back there. It belongs a little bit closer here. I can put this one here. This is officially the most overrated bottle that Buffalo Trace puts out. I do know a lot of you want to buy this. I will tell you, if you have the chance to buy this for $40, buy it for $40. If you get the chance to buy it for $45, buy it for $45. The reason why is because I need you all to experience what I experienced. And also, I need you to know that the best way to drink this, okay, there's only one way to drink Elmer T. Lee. Look, Elmer T. Lee himself, okay? There's only one way to drink the Elmer T. Lee. And I will tell you, it is officially, you know what? Let me see if I actually have. Do I have? The only way to drink this is if I can get it. Well, I do have a glass here. Let me get this. Shit, I can't even get this out of the refrigerator. Let me get this out. Give me a second. Let me get this. Ah, yeah. There you go. Got it out. Ladies and gentlemen, the only way to drink the most overrated bottle in the world, the one bottle that everybody wants, there's only one way to drink this. And I have showed you this before, okay? By the way, Adventures, thank you so much. She's going to be the biggest super chatter today. She's done $20. Thank you so much. I will tell you, have a good night. You're amazing, Adventurers. The only way to drink this, okay, is if you mix it with Story. And if you don't have Story, I will tell you the other way to drink Elmer T. Lee will be to drink it with Sprite, okay? These are the only ways to drink this bottle. There's no other way to drink this. You put a little bit of ice, a little bit of Sprite, a little bit of Story, whatever it is you want. But Elmer T. Lee is officially the most overrated Buffalo Trace product that we have here. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, I hope you enjoyed the show. Oh, what a show, man. I feel accomplished. Now I feel accomplished. Let me say this. You know, as a competitor, I compete with myself. And this is the beauty of it, okay? That's why I think live streams to me is amazing. Because I don't have to edit shit. I don't have to do nothing. All I have to do is put the thing on and you guys see me. The worst, most overrated bottle is officially this. Elmer T. Lee from Buffalo Trace. I'm going to show you the back so that you see it. And if I drop it, I drop it. You guys can see me drop it. I don't give a damn. Buffalo Trace, there you go. There you go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you have officially got my word on this. You have to have it. You have to have it with some Story or some Sprite. You'll thank me, okay? You will thank me. For all of you watching, I hope you have enjoyed this stream. And I hope you have enjoyed this whole amazing time here. I will tell you, it's not easy to review some of these whiskeys. Because at the end of the day, let's just put it this, okay? At the end of the day, you're drinking some alcoholic beverages that have high proof. And if you don't think 90 proof or 100 or 88, you know, you start drinking these and they start hitting you a little bit, you know? Especially if you ate salad. Jesus, I gotta stop eating salad. But anyways, I will say, I'm going to go around the room and thank everybody that has been part of this stream. If you have super chatted on this stream, I thank you so much. So we'll say, for all of you, the biggest super chat today is the lady, Adventures. Thank you so much, Adventures. She's going to be at the end of the stream. I'm going to keep her up on here. And as a matter of fact, Elmer T with a Sprite is fantastic, okay? 50% of that for all of you. Also, Starry, if you haven't had Starry with Elmer T, I do recommend you to have that. Also, I will say, for all of my fragrance community, for the people out here that love fragrances, my fragrance of the day, there's 2 fragrances of the day. Okay, Polo, yeah. This is my fragrance for today for the nighttime. This is what I'm wearing tonight. And also for all of you that want to know a little bit of what I was wearing in the morning. Well, I think many of you are probably going to guess what I was wearing in the morning. This is from Zaharoff. It's Zaharoff. Evening Mystique. I was wearing this one in the morning. Now you can see I'm lowering this on here. Wear your fragrances, gentlemen. If you wear a fragrance when you're drinking a little bit of whiskey, let me just say this. These fragrances will pop off your skin. The ladies love it. I will tell you, it gives you a good vibe, okay? If you haven't visited Zaharoff.com, go visit Zaharoff.com. I am not sponsored by any of these companies. Again, I will repeat myself. I am not sponsored by any of these companies. I'm only sponsored by all of you, okay? So thank you all so much for the super chats. And I will say I'm going to end the show now. The biggest super chatter will be Adventures. She's going to be the last one to say anything. And if you haven't subscribed to her, subscribe. And all of the people in the chat room, for all of you that have tuned in for this show, hey, I'm going to tell you, this was a fun stream. And for all of you, I will say I have to give you a little bit of positivity because it is the end of the show. The positivity that I want to give you today. Oh, man. Don't go chasing these bottles, okay? Don't go chasing these bottles. These bottles are not going to change your life. If you think any of these bottles are officially going to change the way you think of bourbon whiskey, that's not going to be the case, okay? If there's one bourbon out there from Buffalo Trace that might change the way you think, well, I think you already know which it is, and it's definitely not on the screen. It's probably going to be over here, Stag Jr. If you find Stag Jr., it will make you rethink, holy shit, are you serious? Buffalo Trace! You might be stuttering at the end of that sip when you have Stag Jr. I think Stag Jr. is probably the only bottle I can tell you will change your life just a tad bit, okay? Just a tad bit. But Eagle Rare won't change your life. BLANTON'S won't change your life. Elmer T, Weller Special Reserve, Hancock Reserve won't. These are fantastic whiskeys all around. We already found out which is the most overrated bottle out of all of these. If you love smooth whiskey, if you love that beautiful bourbon whiskey profile, these are officially the whiskeys that everybody likes because Buffalo Trace makes the absolute smoothest bourbon in the market. Everybody wants to graduate and say, you know what, I have a Buffalo Trace product. I have Blanks. I have Eagle Rare. That's just what it is. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think the positivity is running out. Holy shit. I need to eat something. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first stream of the year. And all of you, I'm going to end the stream like this, okay? You know what time it is. Reaper Crew, we're number 1. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'm going to keep the biggest super chatter on here. And all of you, if you haven't, hit me with the thumbs up. Do me the favor, okay? Hit me with the thumbs up on this video because at the end of the day, I don't edit this. Hit me with the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you weekly because I do weekly live streams. I see you, Adventures. I see you, Marvelous Whiskey, and I see you, Farm Kitty, and also all of the super chatters that have super chatter in the weekend, Daily Blaze. Who else? Curtis. Let me see who else. If I miss you, Edgar Romeo. Who else did I miss? There's a couple of people that send super chats. Farm Kitty. Who else? A couple of super chatters on this weekend that send super chats. If you want to get my attention, that is the way to get my attention. And also, as we grow, hopefully you grow together with me. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this stream. And holy shit, what a stream. Buffalo Trace, you are the reason why we did this. And I'll see you all on the next one. See you all later. I'll see you, baby. I see you. Hey, I have to end this stream with a bang. This is the first ever stream on here, so I have to end the stream with a little bit of a bang at least. Okay, you know what time it is, baby. You know what time it is, Reaper Crew. If you don't know already, I'm gonna say it all the time. Reaper Crew, we're number one. Hell yeah, we're number one. I'll see you all soon. I'll see you on the next stream. See you all. I'll see you, baby.